course, on this beautiful Tuesday edition of your favorite breakfast show, I have with me Ochuko Prudence Daniels, who is a dynamic entrepreneur and professional early childhood practitioner. Now she holds global Montessori credentials at 2 levels, 3 to 6 and 6 to 12. She is the founder of Mama Hill Montessori School, Ojodu, Lagos, Nigeria. Prudence is a promoter of the Parents Prerogative Platform, a group that helps parents navigate the parenting life using liberatory Montessori ideas, and we will be exploring arts, education, and development in children. Welcome back to Wake Up Nigeria. How are you doing today? So your namesake got engaged yesterday night. Are you aware? You're aware. Congratulations to her. I just had to let you slide that in. So how are you doing? How are you feeling?
I'm good.
And how does it feel literally running a whole, like a school? Right?
The good thing is being a total educational pedagogy.
Yes.
You see the transformation right in front of your eyes.
Wow.
And so you're like, wow,
Yeah.
this is working.
Yes, actually, that makes a lot of sense because I know it's definitely not easy.
Yeah.
Right, because I literally have these conversations with moms. I know I was speaking to my sister-in-law not too long ago. She was telling me about, the school like her kids attend and why she picks that school. So like there are particular reasons why people go for certain types of schools, and I think it's amazing. I mean, people like yourself devoting yourself to development for children because it's very important, right? So now today we're talking about arts, education, and development. Now the role of creative arts in a child's development. So what do you have to say about this generally?
So arts and cognition or cognitive development are like twins.
Okay.
The more children engage in arts, the more developed their brains are because the two of them connect together. It's just like movement is a huge part of our practice as Montessorians.
Okay.
And a child doesn't have to move because they want to do certain activities. Movement is innate.
Okay.
That's why when they are born, you see the kicking, the moving.
Yes,
so movement
very true.
is natural.
Yes.
And our role as adults is to feed those natural tendencies so that the full potential of the child can come out.
Okay.
So that's where arts really plays. Yeah, so for 0 to maybe before 6, there's a lot of sensorial activities. There's a lot of learning by the experience, learning by touching, feeling, hearing the sounds. That's why we say do more music in the ears and not the screen.
Okay.
Yeah, and then children get attracted with the maracas. There are a lot of sound.
Yes.
So that's very important at that level.
Okay.
Yes, but when they become 6 and above, going to teenage and all of that, it's more of the creative arts because the imagination is huge for the child at that time. And that is when to build that imagination, connecting to the brain, and the child can rule the world.
Rule the world from there. Amazing. Yes. So are you trying to say now, to get you correctly, because a lot of people believe that when it comes to arts and the love for art, some people say is in it, right?
Yeah.
So but some people say it's not everyone that has probably artistic gifts. Now, from what you're explaining, are you trying to say that the level of arts a child is exposed to at the early stages of their life literally influences their artistic expression later in life?
And not just that, that is correct, but not just that, the overall exposure of the child to being able to bring out the real child, who they are, their personality.
Okay.
Because everybody has got arts in them. Art is vast, like the creatives, art is really broad. We can't begin to explore it now, but when you expose a child at a very young age, it gives them more options, more opportunity to explore different aspects of art. And there's art in everything.
Yes,
there's art in history, there's art in geography, there's art in maths and science, there's art. So when a child has that understanding, that exposure from beginning, it opens them up. It's like nurturing a plant from when it's very young, and then it just blooms in its season.
Okay.
Yeah, so why the Montessori method helps is because we take the whole and present to the child. So the child is really rich and is able to draw from pictures of many years back. You know, as children, children take Polaroid pictures, like they absorb like a sponge. When they become older, they effortlessly draw from those early years experiences to become who they are. So it doesn't matter whether the person is going into sciences or other areas, the richness of arts at the beginning stage paves way for them in the future.
Okay, that actually makes a whole lot of sense because, yes, I do believe that, I mean, at a young stage, you expose the child to as much as you can, and then eventually they will naturally even gravitate to the ones that they feel more comfortable and drawn to. That actually makes a whole lot.
That also gives them a lot of strength in building self-esteem. Yeah, because when children are able to express themselves and they're able to, not just in speaking, because we talk about communication, we talk about art expressions, we talk about imagination. So when the child is equipped to be able to do all of that, they're proud of themselves and they're better adults, they're confident, they speak about what they know, they can, you know, they can sell themselves, they can also impact their community because they are aware.
Yes, they're aware. Now, I'll actually come to that because, I mean, this actually would definitely foster a very strong sense of person, right? As you said, to develop that character, they get to know who they actually are, the things they love, even with the influences of the environment and other people around them. So now, you spoke categorically about 0 to 6 and music being really important. Now, let's talk about 6 to 12 or 6 and beyond. What type of arts, let's give examples now, what type of arts that kids can be exposed to?
Is limitless. Okay. They can paint, they can draw, they can do wood arts, they can create music, they can even write, like make their own music. That's why I spoke about imagination. So the children can bring out the best in them because at age 6, the child's imagination is formed. Yes. We call it the reasoning mind. So at that stage, the child is reasoning and asking a lot of questions, putting everything together. All of the absorption from 0 to 6 is making sense from age 6. And so they are reasoning and then they are showing forth those expressions in art. Dancing, ballet. Like at our school, we have a professional ballerina visiting from the US, and she's going to be with us for the whole of the week. So children are going to have a ball.
Amazing. So yeah, so it's not definitely limited to just writing, painting, also dancing, physical expression of arts, music, drama, and things like that. Amazing. Thank you so, so much, Madam Prudent. It's actually amazing having you here. And of course, we'll be having you again here next week.